over here. If you need me to tone it down, let me know. We'll turn the volume down a little bit. Well, very good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. By way of introduction, my name is Kenneth Kong, and on behalf of the team at Ray White in Burwood, especially your selling agent, Hans Liu, Winston Wei, and Kimmy Meng, who has been with you every step of the way, wishing you the best of luck in your upcoming endeavors. Before we flow into the bidding here today, there are some rules and conditions of the auction, and it is as follows. The auction will be conducted in accordance with rules and any additional conditions that are made available for inspection before the start of the auction. So the vendors, they have a reserve price, and as the auctioneer, I will indicate bidders upon request. The law prohibits false bids, prohibits major disruptions by bidders, and prohibits bidders from attempting to prevent others from bidding, and does provide fines for such conduct. The auction rules permit vendor bid, and the words I'll use to clearly indicate that I'll be bidding on behalf of the vendor would be vendor bid. And by law, only I, as the auctioneer, can place a vendor bid. However, the most important rule of today's proceeding is once the paperwork hits my hand, the property is being sold, and I'm unable to accept any more late bids or offers. So, if you need an extra time to discuss amongst your family members, peers, or even make them one potentially life-changing phone call, I'll give you ample time to do so. Chattels involved in today's sale will be our fixed floor coverings, lights, light fittings, window finishings, and our fixtures that is of a permanent nature. Now to the successful bidder amongst the crowd, your task is simple and easy, which is to do only two things. Number one, to sign off the paperwork acknowledging the terms, condition, and a price that is soon to be determined. And number two, to pay a humble 10% deposit and remaining balance at settlement. 60 to 90 days. 60, straight through to 90 days. However, if there are any variations that were agreed upon between yourself and your friendly team at Ray White, you'll proceed as per usual. By bidding here today, you are deemed to have read and understood all relevant documentations that were made available for you for the past 4 weeks' time. Now I'll take your silence as you are simply ready to rock and roll. Beautiful. Well, ladies and gentlemen, if you're here on a fine Saturday afternoon, that means you all understand true value of real estate. Welcome to 12 Elgar Road here in a beating heart of 3125, arguably one of the most strategically positioned homes in Burwood itself. If you're hungry for a late night snack or a short distance stroll away, you have Hungry Jacks. In terms of your daughter's education, look no further. Across the road you have PLC. You have also Deakin University, literally just across the trail down the back there. Down the back there, thank you neighbor. I've lost my direction for a little bit now. They have a new bridge installed, so you can go
high point to low point property. You're looking at a 2.5
with no hassle
3 meters.
Okay. Not only that, but shopping, this is probably the best place to be.
The class by 4.5.
Mainly a few minutes away. You got train section, every single eatery you need under the sun. Don't like that one? Waiting on a few more years. You got Suburban Railway Loop coming up this way as well. And of course, you got Chatston, 10 minutes drive away. Brickworks, arguably one of the most successful, sustainable construction landmark in the world.
Let me know.
Burwood 1, 24/7. That way. Yeah, there we go. If you want to buy furniture at 3 a.m. in the morning, no problems at all. Guys, this place has everything. The land size is close to 700 square meters. Really, it should take every single box in your criteria. And I'm pretty sure it does. That's why I'm here today. I'll leave the ball in your court. Can I see a fair and reasonable start opening bids and offers? It is in your hands.
850.
850, welcome to the auction and good luck to you. 8's a lucky number, let's try it out. 850,000, look at $50,000 rises from here on out. At 850 down front center, looking at 9. At 850 once, a nice bottle of wine for you there. Make sure you drink after the auction, not during the auction. At 850 now, 900 looking for twice. Third, at 850 looking at 9, sure. Done. So you're shaking your head way too soon. Should be this way. Wrong way, sir, this way. At 850. Neighbors, you're more than welcome to participate as well. I'm pretty sure you do see the value in this land here. The price you pay here today will seem minute in the next 10 years to come. So guys, if you see value, you have to jump in now. 850 bids here. Winston with an I.
Yes, 25.
At 25, 875. With Winston there, you'll definitely be winning all the way. At 875 now is against you. Go 900 now. 25, 900. Thank you, sir. Cool, calm, and collected. At 900, we have 925, the rebuttal, I would say. At 900, jump up to 925 there. Madam, sir, confident bidding at this level. At 900, once. At 900, twice. 25. Welcome back in at 925. Sirs against you now at 925. The current bid 950 naturally. At 9.25 million now. Once at 925. Twice at 925,000. Third at 925. 950. Oh, phone call. Okay. Noise cancellation. I'll come back to you. Okay, I'll guarantee I'll come back to you there, sir. 925 bids with Winston now. Any bids coming from this side, guys? Need to check. At 925, madam. Fancy another home in the heart of Burwood. You sure? At 925 over here. At 925 the bid. 669 square meters, guys. Sure. Down the back here, madam. Madam over there. Sure. At 925,000 over here. Any bids? Sure. On the back, just checking. Once at 925. Give me instructions. Twice at 925. Third at 920. 950. At 950. I knew it, Kimmy. 950 now. At 950,000 over there. It's against you. 925 to jump back in, and you as well, Winston. At 950 to bid. He definitely sees value, and you should see it too. At 950 now. Phone calls being made. Calculators being pulled out. I understand. At 975, great reply. At 75, guys, go the magic million. At 975, wrong way, this way. At 975 now. Sure. At 975 here. Cards against you at 975. Any bids here, madam, sir? 975,000. That was our million. At 975. 1 million, thank you very much. And $1 million there. Welcome to the auction and good luck. And $1 million now. Winston is against you. And you as well, Hans Kimmy, at $1 million to bid. Down the back there, I can see conversations happening, probably discussions on what increments to put. Trust me, just put 25 and see how it goes. $1 million there. Once you buy the property, you happily sign a contract. Don't have to look at realestate.com for the next 10 years, maybe. You never know. Even more. $1 million. Back in. And back 100% no bids at $1 million. Madam, sure. Sir, down the back on the phone. You won't find any properties better than this on realestate.com right now. If you're here to buy. And $1 million, sure? Done. What? $1,010,000. Changing up your strategy now, understand? At $1,010,000. Against you at 10, extend the same courtesy as well. You could go another 10 on top, bring us up to 20. At $1,010,000 over here now, Hans against you and you as well. At $1,010,000 once, at $1,010,000. Twice at $1,010,000. Third, and potentially final time at 10. 10. Sure. Done. Mark your 5,000. I understand your strategy, but we're taking 10 to this level. $1,010,000. Understand? $1,010,000. I can see what you're trying to do there. $1,010,000 over there. Looking at 10,000 at a minimum. Yeah. Sure. 600 square meters is nothing at all. Done. $1,010,000. You think about it. 10,000. Final 3 times. Once at $1,010,000. Twice at 10,10. Third and final time at $1,010,000. Sure. Done. Nothing at all. Another 10,000.
I'm at 20.
Lane 20. Welcome to the auction, guys, and good luck to you. And lane 20 to bid. Another competitor has shown himself in the race today. And lane 20 now to you. And you down the back there. I'm not trying to reject your tip 5. I'm trying to give you a strategy. And lane 30 now to go 40, sir. And lane 30, go 40. 30. 40. The $10,000 strategy could be a winning maneuver. $1,040,000.
1 million 40 yeah.
40,000 and you can see now, sir, madam, sir, wrong way. We've established this from the get-go. It should be like this. $1,040,000 over here, not 50. Sure. Done. It's 1040 now. $1,040,000, sir, on the back, 110%. $1,040,000 once and $1,040,000 bits down front center with Winston. Twice and $1,040,000. Hans. Third and $1,040,000. Kimmy. What are you waiting for? For it to rain? That's tomorrow. I can't wait that long though. And $1,040,000. Sure. Up your 5, guys. Hold on 1 second. I'll come back to you. Ladies and gentlemen, give me a few minutes now. We're going to seek further instructions from the vendor and get back to you very, very soon. Bits here, $1,040,000. Thank you very much.
Printing and the head down is
but you don't need a test. You concentrate on getting taxi down
Ladies and gentlemen, Hans has a fantastic news for us this afternoon. What is it, Hans?
Is on the market.
The most romantic word of real estate. We're on the market to sell away unreserved. Congratulations to you, advance to 45.
45.
You sticking with a 5. Understand at 45. Welcome to the auction and good luck to you at 45 it is. Go see the same $10,000 rise. It's at 45 now. 155, sir. At 10.45 the bid. Over here, we're on the market. The phone call has to be quicker though. At 45, down the back. Sure.
1,050,000.
Sorry?
1,050,000.
$1,050,000. Thank you very much. Cool, got collected. $1,050,000 now. It's against you. Another 5. Nice. $1,050,000 bits over here. It's against you. Another 5. 55. Oh, wait a minute. We're on the market and we will sell. $1,050,000 over here now. Guys, on the back there, sir, madam, you've been bidding very strong from the get-go. Are you sure you're going to let this opportunity slip away? Realestate.com every Saturday. Real estate agents calling you every Sunday. I'm glad you think of it that way, so I need your number after this. 50 now. 50. Would you like to place a bid, guys? Okay, understood. Thank you very much, sir. $1,050,000 bids over here. Congratulations to you in advance. We will sell no better bid. Once the call at $1,050,000. Twice at $1,050,000. Third and final time. Once the contract hits my hand, please welcome you, purchase, sir. At $1,050,000. Sure. 5? 55 and 60 everybody. At 60, quick reply there. Love your style. At 60 now. At 65. I'll let you guys think a bit. Come back to you again and then. 60 now over here. Right? 60. Unreserved and we will sell. Jimmy, any over here at 60 now. 5 jump back in the short. Sir? Madam? 65. Believe you now. Sure. Thank you very much. 65. Oh, right behind me. At 65 over here. Welcome to the auction and good luck. At 65 it is. At 65 is 70. The quick reply at 70. 75, sir. At 70 over here now. 75 to jump back in. Yep. At 75. At 75 and 80. Here comes the lucky number at 80. Love your confidence, sir. At 80 it is. At 85 now. 80 and 85. 85 now and 90. Love it. And 90 now against you, sir. And 90. 2 different styles of bidding. Equally the same result. And 85 and 90, sir. 95. Thanks, Kimmy. 95. 95. 1.1. 105. 105. Sir, at 1.1. Sure, it's great value for yourself. You're meant to hold it for yourself. Don't give it away. Get it away when you don't need it in the future. 1.1 million on the right hand side against you. Over here. At 103, switching up the strategy now at 3,000 over here. At 103 over the million. Another 5, 108. Good bid. At 108 now. At 1,108,000. Another 3, triple ones. Triple one. At triple one, here comes the 3. The triple one at 116. At 1,116 now. At 116 over the million. Another 3. 119. Triple 16. If it's your lucky number, may as well give it a shot. At 1116. At 116 over the million. 119. Yeah. We went for way more than this. We've also got a lot around here. 116. Another 3,000. Or round it up. 20. Let's find some program. 117. At 17 it is. At 117. Another 5. 122. Good bid. At 122. At 1,122 to call. Another 1,000, sir. 2,000 over here. If it's a force, I think they see the value. At 122. 23. 23. 123 at 128. Good bid. At 128. 129. 130. 129. At 134. 134. 134. 35. At 35. 140. At 140. 41. You're doing a good job, by the way. 140. Put that down on top. 140. 141. 146. 146. 147. 1.5, good bid there. 1,150 and 1,155. Good rebuttal at 155. 155. Another back here. Hans Instructions at 1,155. We will sell unreserved now, sir. Nothing at all. Over here, sir. I knew you just looked for properties today. You can end it today. Sorry? 56. At 56. At 156. And 161. At 161. At 61. 62. At 161. 62. At 62. At 62 and 67. At 67 it is. At 167. Sir, I love your strategy, by the way. At 167. At 1,167 the current bid. Go 68. Yes? 1.2. Very good bid at 1.2 million now. At 205. At 205 the rebuttal. At 205, 210. 1205 the current bid. 205. Against you now. At 206. At 206. 216. 1.3 million. Bang! 1.3 it is. He sees the value at $300,000 against you now, sir. This is a very lucky signal for you today. 305. At 305 now. It's against you at 305 the current bid. I can congratulate you as well. You sure? At 205, 110%. 110%, sir. I'll add your number and call you every Sunday at 305. Madam, sir, down the back there, sure. Over here at 1305. Ladies and gentlemen, please give a round of applause to new purchaser. Once, twice. And final time, we sell, and we are sold. Congratulations. Welcome, guys. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for attending a Ray White Burwood auction. Have a great weekend and take care.
అది అర్థం ఏంటంటే పంపుతున్నాం మీ మనసులో నేను అమ్మేస్తాను నేను అమ్మేస్తాను అది అట్లా చెప్పాలన్నమాట అతను ఏం చేశాడు బోనం కనుక 1 మిలియన్ వచ్చింది 1 మిలియన్ పైన ఇది అమ్మేశాను సపోజ్ 1 మిలియన్ 5,000 అమ్మేసేద్దాం వాళ్ళందరూ అమ్మేసి అతను ఇక్కడికి వచ్చి అనౌన్స్ చేశాను ఇంకా మార్కెట్ అంటే అబౌవ్ దట్ డెఫినెట్లీ ఫర్ ఎగ్జాంపుల్ సో నాట్ 27 శానికి నెవర్ మార్కెట్ 1 మిలియన్ 1 మిలియన్ తర్వాత అయినా వాళ్ళు అగ్రీ అవ్వలేదు ఆ ప్రైస్ ఓనర్ అగ్రీ అవ్వలేదు